Okay, we're gonna do a random stream, weekday stream. I usually just stream on the weekends, but I was like, you know what, we're gonna do some more backgrounds today. So I'm just posting and just gonna get into it. Okay, so let's do this one. I've just realised that I'm gonna need colours from a different palette. So if I this one. Okay. Hey Selena, hey PG, hey Boom, hey Kagu, hey Noodles. Welcome. It's saying there's like, I need to refresh the browser for a second. There we are. Should be fine. I'm good, thank you. I had like a sudden burst of serotonin, mainly because my friend is moving home, and I was like, I'm a stream because I'm feeling the good vibes today. Hope everyone is having a nice Thursday. It's Thursday, isn't it? Just checking. It is a Thursday. Fantastic. Hey Quirty Cats, hey Camille, how's it going? Okay, so this one. So I did this one yesterday. So I'm just going to turn this off, and I'm going to select clip, create a new project, and so I can color pick from this one. So that's the light one on top, that's the darker one. So let's go in here. And okay, so the way I've been doing this is just we're doing more squares and flat color stuff. Actually, if I do that, then I can adjust with the lines. So I'm gonna make sure that it's lined up. And set it to erase. I love that we all have to check now what day it is. Yeah. It's just, it just all blurs together, you know? So it's gonna be like that? I don't think so. Hello Slippy, how's it going? Oh, you're playing Minecraft? Very nice. I just can't do backgrounds, so amazing job. Yeah, it's I would say that I can't do backgrounds either, but I've really been trying in this project, so it's like maybe I can, you know, and you don't know until you try. So God, and maybe I should show you like some of my really old backgrounds, and then be like, oh, because I did like, it was basically like the square house, one roof, door, 4 windows, and like the little chimney. That was like the extent of my backgrounds. So let's think. What, I have got a timer set up for 3 o'clock, so I need to just quickly run downstairs and make sure that everything is ready for when the fam come home. I usually say fam, but when I'm on stream, I usually just, my brain just goes bleh. Okay. Hello GK Low, how's it going? Thursday is my least favourite day. It can't compare to Friday or Wednesday. It's just in the middle. Yeah. Thursdays, you're sort of like, it's close enough to Friday that it's nice, but it's not like weekend almost done vibes, you know? Hey Gushi, how's it going? You're so good at drawing. It's a lot of practice. It didn't always look like this. It looked awful. Okay, so think, should it be like that? Oh, it should be like that. See? Sometimes the angles, because with the other backgrounds, I have actually been using like a reference. So I used The Sims to model the background for this. And then I lowered the opacity. Where is it? Here it is. So this was my model in The Sims. And then I lowered the opacity and drew over the top with this sketch. And then it turned into this one. And then we have like the blender modes and stuff on top to make it coloured and look nice. But okay, so here, just gonna like this. Hang on, close enough. That's all right. That'll do. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, so that's the top section. This underneath one should be, I'm just going to use this and set it to erase. I hope I'm saying this right. Welcome, Asbjorn. I'm not too sure about that one, but welcome to the stream. Does anyone else think it's February when it's like almost April? Yeah, it still feels a little bit like February, and then suddenly like we're almost April. Making a song in Minecraft, very nice. Friday is the vibe day. Yes, it really is, Bafty. I hope you're doing good. Look at this girl putting in the overtime. I swear, like, all I do is like work, but it's this bit is fun. I am really enjoying doing this. So okay, so because I haven't, this is the storyboard and I haven't blocked it out yet, so you're seeing the confusion and the whole process with this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the floor just briefly. If I do it like that, what was that? Oh, it's on erase, that's why. And then I think we'll do it there. And then that kind of looks like that's the seat. Okay, so that's the floor. I need the wall color, so new layer underneath that, and I'm just gonna block it in there. I'm just set this line to erase, and then we can, or maybe I turn that off. All of the, maybe a slightly, what does that look like? No, that's still on erase. Still on erase. Why can't I go back? Oh, TVPaint. Why you do this? Okay, I think this might actually have to be a bit darker because there we are. Now we can see the top of the table. So the new Storytime video was meant to be out ages ago, but I have gone overboard with basically everything. It's 6.5 minutes long. So maybe in like a month or two, because I've got some freelance stuff coming up next month. So, but I am working on the next video, which for the how I made this stuff. So there is some stuff. Stream Fortnite, please. Well, maybe. I like to make my backgrounds in Blender, then just trace over them to get the line. Yeah, that is a really, really good way to do it, because you can use reference. Don't have to like hide from it. Hide from it? That is the thing. Yeah, it's not like cheating to use a reference. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. I just want to erase this one. There, and then I'm going to use the line. I'm going to zoom in a bit so I can see. There and then up. Oh no, I didn't mean to go up that far. Okay. Right, now I can use this. Just get rid of the section. Like that. Because the seat is gonna be a different colour, I think. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Saving's taken a while. Let's see. Hey Shirim, how's it going? Is TVPaint 10 worth the same as 11? So there's a couple of different features in TVPaint 11 that 10 doesn't have, like the CTG layer, I think. They have got like a comparison table if you Google it. Let's have a look. But when is it coming out? Like a couple of months. Yeah, really getting up there, Camille. It's like, yeah, I feel like I've blinked and it's suddenly 36,000. So, hello, Nuclear Burger, Wolfagon. I'm supposed to be at school. Oh no. Looking at a reference in front of you in real life. Yeah, it's like, if I can, I try and get like a real life reference, but obviously I no longer go to the same school, so I can just do it like this. Let's turn that off. Because we're going to do more details in the tiny lines, I think. Is underneath there. That's on erase. There we are. Okay. That actually worked. Magic. Okay. So that's the seat. What layer am I on? That one. And I'm just gonna go in like that. And fill that one in, because these are going to be steps that I need to draw, and this table can have like that. Go down slightly to give the edge of the table. There. And because there's like a tiny bit over, I'm just going to use the stencil function here so I can turn that to erase, and then it cuts exactly where it is, so it doesn't need to be like that. Okay. Stand that back on. This bit might have to come up, maybe. Let's adjust this floor because I'm not wild on it anymore. Oh, go away. What is this? Oh, that's the reason. Okay, I'm gonna file. FBG. Just so it doesn't keep like popping up. I can close that now. Erase that. Let's have a look. What was the... Yeah, so don't... I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, you're spamming, so don't spam. Hey, Animated. Oh, you changed your name. I was like, huh? Animated Studios, welcome. Welcome, my golden retriever. Yeah, almost 40k is wild. Always reference, for sure. So this TVPaint isn't available on iPad. I currently use, for animation on iPad, I use CaliPeg, which you can either subscribe to or buy like a license. It's only like 40 quid. But yeah, they've got some cool features coming soon, which is very exciting. Okay. There. Okay. It goes up. See if I do that. And up. Yeah, that's much better. I prefer that. Okay, so that one. I need the floor for beneath this. Actually, if I just get rid of certain parts of this. Okay, there, and then all the way over here. Like that. Fill, stroke, erase. Let's see. No worries, Cletty. Thanks for coming to the stream. Welcome, cool person. Abby, sorry to disturb. What, according to you, is the best and free 2D animation app on iPad? I tried a couple out. Hang on. Do I have my iPad? I'll go get it. I'm trapped. So, let me just, because I've got a couple of apps on my iPad that are for animation. So CaliPeg is my favourite. It is a paid one. Then there's Rough Animator, which is £5. And then, where is it? Where is it? Storyboard is decent. I'm sure I had another one. Is it animation? Because I've paid for some extra features. Go away. Cancel. I think it might be Animation Desk, which is pretty good, a free one. Animation HD. That's a decent one. Can I just open them? But yeah, there's like a couple. If they're free, you can obviously try them out and see which one works best for you, because not everyone is going to like the same program. But yeah, so all depends on what you want. The background music is relaxing. I'm glad you like the background music. It's by Harris Heller. The playlist is free to stream on like whatever platform you have. So I basically just stream from Spotify. Oh god, just hit my knee. I'm fine. Oh, different account this time. Okay. If you have TVPaint and the iPad, you can stream your PC to your iPad using Easy Canvas Pro. It's not bad if you need it in a pinch, but wouldn't recommend it long term. Yeah. Hello, Taco. Hello, Red Ace Dot and Edward. Thanks for the help. What's your name? Procreate is decent, but it costs $10. Yeah. I wouldn't like do full animations on that though. It's nice just to doodle in, but not my favorite app for animation. Okay. So that's what it looks like blocked out. Now I do need to add in this section. What is it? Color. And then this one needs to go up. And then a line here. And then I think that is everything. I can start lining now. So I'm just going to turn it down. And I've got like my color and brush size saved here. What's the time? 2 o'clock. Okay, we're on target. I don't need the thingy. And the whole lining process is literally just like this. When it saves, okay. Are you making videos on script writing or music choice or making animation? So, Lizcraft, I have videos up on script and what else have I done? Script making. I'm working on like the storyboard one now, but if you check out my How I Made This series, I've got like a couple up there. So I've got scripting and recording and editing the audio and character design so far, which all relate to this story time, which is pretty cool, I think. I'm currently working on the storyboard video for this, because obviously I've already done the storyboarding, so I'm working as I go. I'm making the videos as I go. Not too keen on that one. Hue and I want stroke. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, Critter's like a good free version. Like if you haven't got any like other alternatives, and they've updated it last time since the last time I used it. So I do have an updated tutorial for that as well. there. Okay, I'm gonna just do a couple of those. Zoom out a bit so we can just do that instead. There. What do you think the hardest part in and what do you think is the hardest part in animation making? Like, all of it is pretty hard. And everyone's like reply is going to be different because they prefer different parts of the animation process. For me, my favorite part is, I've got to say when it's done, because I only enjoy each step of the process for a very short amount of time. Because my attention span isn't great considering I need it. I do really like animation when it's going well. Backgrounds are good unless I have to do like a ton of perspective, but once I've got like the roughs down and I can start adding details, I really like it like this. Yeah. And obviously they don't have to be perfect because there is no way that these backgrounds are perfect, like what I imagine them to be. Like how they're gonna look and stuff. But making the style frames is really fun. So like you decide on how the whole animation is gonna look like before you get started. They're very helpful, style frames. There is going to be a bag on there, so I'm not quite sure why I'm adding in those details. Okay, that is a bit squiggly. Let's add a couple more lines here. Oh, actually. Yeah, that'll be alright. That'll do. Okay, let's see. Do I have... I think we're gonna have to do this and then erase it. Oh, it's on that layer, is it? Then I want this again, like that. So then it looks like it's on different levels. Okay. Back to this. Have a drink as well. Character design. Is that not your favourite part, PG? I always really liked your character designs. Let's see. Okay, let's undo those. I want some tiny lines here. Gonna try and keep them in like the same direction. No, I should probably zoom in for that because that line is going to be wonky. Just a couple down here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I saw all the videos, but I don't know for the script. Yeah, it's kind of a new one. I uploaded it like before Christmas, and then I had a load of freelance stuff and in real life stuff. So I am slowly working on the next video for the series, so it should be good. Let's do that. There we go. Easier, like that. And then, what way? That way. It should really be that way. Okay. Just gonna erase these ones. Like that. Just want to make sure that they're kind of even. I think this line is too long. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll leave it like that. Let's do the behind bit, so I want the line for the wall. Do I want it like that? No, we're gonna go across like this, and then down for the walls. So it's like a lot of detail on this one. Does look a little bit like rain. Let's check chat quickly. Animation in general is fun, but it's so stressful. It really is, especially if you're doing it for someone else. Like if I'm doing it for me, then I have to only manage my expectations of like what I want. But if it's for a client and they're like, I don't like this, it's like, oh God. What do I do? Mr. Wick, welcome. Thank you for coming to say hi. Oh, not the character design comment was on the videos you've done. I do like the oh, okay. I was going to say, I was like, you like character design? Sure. Audio is the most difficult in my opinion. Yeah, audio. Oh my God. Talking for a long time and doing like 100 takes and then having to listen to your own voice back. Oh no. I do like it when it goes well. I like anything when it goes well, so I was like, alright. Hello Shram, how's it going? I hope I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. If this is not for ghost stories, I will riot. It's not. It's not a ghost story. There is another one on the list though. I mean, I've done 3. They can't all be ghost stories, Quaz. And hello. Welcome. Meepy Mickey, welcome to the stream. I personally like all the process, but like if I do something good. God, and something goes wrong and it gets deleted or something. I crash. Yeah, I've had. This is why you see the save option come up pretty often. It's meant to come up every 15 minutes because I was working on a project at uni and it crashed. It was like luckily it was like a week before handed, and everything. I just lost like so much work, and it wasn't a good time. I was not vibing with the crash. Okay. Okay, let's do a couple of lines down here. Like that. That is right, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna leave that tabletop blank because I think I'm gonna add in a couple of extra bits. I usually don't stay like in one area of the canvas. I usually like move about a bit while I'm working. So I'll be like, oh, working on the right side and then the left. But some people are really methodical and they go from like left to right, or they're like, I'll work on this section, but I get distracted. But I'm like, oh, this bit needs doing, even though I've like half finished another bit. Don't know if that's just me. Does anyone else do that? Like, they'll start one section, see like another bit needs doing, and then move on before the first bit's done. Sometimes I'll look back at my process and be like, this is just chaos. Why are you like this? Why is that? Okay, yeah, that's right. For a second I was like, why is that different? Let's do a couple of lines here. Then the floor needs some. Probably my favorite bit of this process is once the grey scale is done, I will add in like the colors and start doing like the blender modes and textures and things. That's one of my favorite bits. I also really like adding sound effects and stuff when it's finished. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, it's just this floor now. So is across, because this character is going to be like shaking beneath the table. I'm going to try and add in a couple more longer strokes. Okay, so that is done. If I take the sketch off and I do display current, so that is what the sketch was, and then if I do that, that is what it looks like. I do need to add in this bag now, so I think we're gonna go with a fairly, maybe like a really dark color. I was going to do filled stroke, but there is a little bit of texture in this brush. And I'm going to use the smoothing tool, just so my lines aren't like super shaky. Is this program free? No, unfortunately not. It's free on Android, if you have an Android tablet. But it's a paid program. If you want to take a look at some free programs, that is Critter and Sketchbook, which I have made tutorials on my channel. There's Blender if your PC is up to a bit more than being a potato. Because Worthy Kids did a really good tutorial on Blender and how he uses that to make his animations. I would highly recommend checking out Worthy Kids as well. I am obsessed with his series called Big Top Burger. Basically just anything he does. You've probably seen a couple of things from him anyway. But yeah, highly recommend. What else? Obviously, if you're working on like a tablet, not a graphics tablet, but like an iPad or an Android tablet, you might want to check out Flipperclip, which is free as well. Tootie McNooty, who is she did like a lot of animations on TikTok. She started off with Flipperclip. I think she still uses it now, but I'm not too sure. But she's really cool as well. A lot of the time it is less about what software you have and more just seeing like what you can do with it. It does like take some of the pain away though, when your program is sort of made for animation and knows what it's doing with like tools and things to make things a bit quicker. Okay. I'm just gonna take that off so I can make a little loop. I disagree, they can all be ghost stories. So maybe this one is how I became a ghost after I had to talk to other people. Okay, so that looks finished. So now I'm gonna go, oh my god, for a second I thought that was on top, on the same layer as the lines. Whew, that would not have been fun. Okay, let's just do some details in this one. Like that. Across there. And we want like an X for the stitching. And then just like some little dots around the rest of the bag. Down it like that. Let's have a look. There can never be enough ghost stories. Well, there has been like some pretty scary stuff happen, although we just laugh at it now. I'll just tell you now. So my mum's been in like the room, so like the kitchen and the dining room, and the light has like flicked off. And it's not just been like a power cut, because it was only that room and the light switch had been actually flicked off. Yeah, that was, they've had like some more knocking and stuff, and Dad's like gone towards it, checked it out, and then it's like started knocking on the other side of the room, or like on the ceiling. They've had footsteps, like if they're downstairs in the lounge, they've had footsteps in the room above, like loud. And everyone else is downstairs, so I'll see a section that needs to be changed, then finish whatever I was doing first and just completely forget about it. That is a mood, Camille, honestly. Welcome back, Quetty, and Wolfgang. Hello, Thorson. I hope I'm saying everyone's name right. Hello, Han. How's it going? Hey, can you give us a little teaser or spoiler picture of the story time animation before it comes out? So the only shot that I animated yeah, the only shot that I've actually done was actually done on stream. But I don't think many people have seen it, so it's this one. So yeah, this is what I did on a stream like a while back. But the teaser is all about, it's going to be called Networking Nightmare. It's all about like talking to people and like an embarrassing thing that happened when I was at uni. But yeah. By the way, why doesn't Critter show audio waveforms? They haven't put that in, which is, you know, you'd think that they'd put that in, but yeah, it's mainly, Critter is mainly a drawing program. They just added the animation features. I'm hoping that they're going to do like some better stuff and update it a bit more. So you have Flipper Clip. Nice. Is this the video I think it is? Yes, I hope so. If we're thinking of the same video. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, exactly, Lasercraft. Yeah, I agree fully. With it doesn't matter what app it is or software, as long as you like keep going with it. Hello, Miriam. Welcome. I still can't piece. Okay, so the background that I'm drawing, it's like, I'll show you some other ones. So we have, so it starts in a lecture theatre, and then I've got like various shots of the lecture theatre, so that this is one of the seats and there's going to be a person underneath it. So that is like your little spoiler. Your little spoiler for the day. Okay, so now I've done the bags. I think it's time, my favourite bit, to do some colours. So at this point there's like, I think we've got like a blue tint going on an overlay. Where's the overlay to? Let's have a look. So I use a lot of these other ones for the other layers and that for reference. So like if I've done it once, I'm just going to copy these in. So copy, double click, and if I delete that, because I've got the other ones coming in. So that is not precisely green, merge is red. Okay, so this multiply, so that's on purple, and this is my brush set, so it's free to anyone who has TVPaint. I'm just gonna massively scale it up, and I think I'm gonna have to do some texture and stuff behind. So overlay, is it on multiply actually? Like that. I do actually want it to be darker, so let's go through the blender modes and see which one I like. So I don't want it too dark. I actually want to still be able to see what's going on. Got my blue light glasses on as well. The earpiece has come off. I do need some new glasses as well. I need to go to the opticians and see about my eyes. So I've had like a lot of computer time. Oh god. Okay, let's just check that these actually look any good. I think we are going to have to go for multiply. It just doesn't look... Oh, I know why. I know why it doesn't look as dark. It's because there's not like a blue tint underneath there as well. Okay. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to take it down and put it there. Multiply, overlay. Okay, so it's there like that, and there. Oh no, it's on the wrong layer. Love it when that happens. Okay, I'm gonna do another layer, and I'm gonna do it in this color, this darker one, grainy texture. And that side is going to be really dark. And I think above here we're going to have like some red. What? Obviously, because this is different. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce, so I'm sorry if I get this wrong. Obida? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. So this is TVPaint. I haven't tried Moho yet. It is on my list. I've got so many things that I want to try out, but it's a lot of it is down to time and saving for like different software to try. Basically everything I make with freelance stuff goes back into the YouTube channel. so I can try like different things. Maybe not on overlay. Turn that off. I think that might be too much. Green merge is the pink. Definitely want it to be pink like up here. I'm going to do another one, and it's going to be grain merge as well. Actually, I'll just do this. Like that. Because I do need some light on this situation. Tint is quite nice. Tint and divide. Sometimes I just make notes on like what ones I like to use in a bit. Okay, so I like tint. I'm just gonna lower that down a bit, and I want one on divide, just so we've got like a little something extra. And turn that down to 100. And I'm just gonna add some extra bits. Just like a little extra light. Probably gonna blur it a little bit as well. So let's see what it looks like with a blur. Gaussian blur. Should probably tell my eyes. Oh yeah, glasses are just like on the side. I took them off so I could see the color properly. Because there is like a slight yellow tint with this. Hello, Dumpling. How's it going? Hello, Prime. I got a little spoiler. Yeah, you did. Welcome, Ed. How's it going? I hope you're enjoying your Thursday. Hope everyone is enjoying their Thursday. Does this actually look any good or not? It's like going all out on the blur. We turn it off. It looks like that. I'm just gonna add it and then turn it down a bit. Might do another layer. I'm gonna see what a yellow looks like in this one. I might go for a soft shadow actually. Let's turn that off. Might actually have the character be in yellow. Some of these are like quite bright. Actually, instead of that, I'm going to do a filled stroke. See how we feel about that. Not like anything super mad. And we're saving. Great. How do you rearrange clips in Adobe? I don't use Adobe, so this is TVPaint. And I use Davinci Resolve for editing. Yeah, so this did have a reference, so it's not like magic. Oh wait, actually, no, I basically just went off the sketch in this one. But with most of the other ones, especially the ones that are more difficult, like the lecture hall ones, they did have some reference. Let's try. I'm just seeing like whether this will work or not. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's okay too. I'm probably gonna go like that. Okay, let's see. Colorize is quite nice. What happens if I... Maybe if I do this. Like that. Okay. Let's see what the rest of these look like. That screen. Divide. I might go for divide. Overlay. Sometimes it does get like a bit overpowered. I'm just going to turn these off so I can see. It might just, that one, not that one. Let me turn off divide again. It's a tough one. Just looks a bit strange sometimes if you don't have it all the way. Because without it, it looks pretty plain. And we're saving. Okay. Maybe this is multiply. So I want it to look the same as the others. Is it this one? What is giving it the green? What's giving it the green look? Is it the yellow? Might just be the absence of the purple. Okay, might have to do a bit more purple in it. Purple, greeny. Going for a new layer. I don't, actually, in my other layers I have ones where it just goes purple over the top like that. So, definitely not multiply. Go through all of the blending modes. Maybe on like 15%, thinking. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So that one is going group and green. So that one's marked as done now. So I've got this one, which I started yesterday. As just like the shading. So I'm gonna line this one, I think. No. And when I actually animate this, I was just gonna have maybe like some sound over the top and then sort of like zoom the camera in a little. But my too much gene is saying that I need to have people walking along here and like maybe some cars go past, but oh, maybe. Oh, chat's jumped. I'm doing this art things to impress my crush. I hope I see. Oh well, good luck, Prime. But you should also do it for yourself because it's fun, and it's good to like build your own skills. So, but yeah, good luck. Tornades, welcome. I am using a graphics tablet. Yes. Let's see. Oh, update on the paper butterfly script. My teacher called it a wild ride and she loved it. Love that for you, Dumpling. That's really cool. I'm glad that your teacher liked the script. Welcome, Tabitha, to the stream. I hope you're good. Did you... Did you really not kill the grandma that lived next to you at the creepy house in one of the ghost stories? I have not killed any grandmas. When we lived in our old house, the old lady had died and we bought it, but we didn't kill her. I can't even remember what I put in the script now, but no murder was had, obviously. Welcome, Trish. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. What is the time? 1:45. Okay. A few more windows. I really like lining the lining over the shapes because it's very chill, and I can add in loads of cute little details that make it look a bit more alive, if you know what I mean. Because the flat color is decent, but those lines, just like the tiny little lines on top, makes so much difference. It's also a lot quicker than like this process is also a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, because originally when I was planning out like how I was going to make the backgrounds and do the style frames for this, I was doing the blocked shapes in like random colors, and then I was going to go over the top and hand draw all the shapes myself and then go over in the lines like this. But I realized that if I just did it in grayscale, I could add whatever color I wanted over the top, and it would be a lot quicker. And obviously animation takes so long anyway, you gotta take all the shortcuts you can that doesn't like compromise the quality. So I think I want to try like some different styles and stuff for my next animations as well, because in this one we've got like this solid blocks of color with like the detailed lines. I want to try sort of like a painterly style at some point. There is a little bit of an anime style at the end of this, which I want to try and do like in its own separate animation. I do still really like the cartoony look that I've got with my character at the minute. No worries, Prime. Good luck with your homework. I swear we didn't kill her. She was old. Yeah, she was old. We did not kill her. I need to rewatch and hope the cringe doesn't kill me. Do you ever get that, like, if you make something and you think it's really great at the time, and then you go back and you look at it and you're like, oh no, what is this? What have I done? Because I looked back on like my first story time I ever did the other day, and I was like, oh no, I'm definitely gonna have to redo that one. I might just record some of the stuff that I've said in my sleep again. I haven't used the app that I used in a while. I'm gonna turn the line smoothing on. Just keep checking the time. Need to make sure that the door is okay to be open, that I haven't left my keys in. Just going across. Let's see. Oh, what have I done? Okay, that's very strange. I've accidentally clicked the plus, like the zoom in button on my browser, and I was like, why is the text so small? Welcome, Mike, to the stream. I hope you're doing good. Oh no. Just let me scroll down in chat, please. Google Chrome, why you do me like this? Why you hurt me like this? It's done it again. Okay, so maybe I can't use the scroll wheel. Rude. Welcome, gamer girl, to the chat. Paint style sounds interesting. Yeah, because I've got like all these types of brushes and stuff, and I want to, yeah, I've got like a couple of ideas for like some really short looping animations that I think would be cool. So, and I want to try animating some water and some more effects things, because I've done some effects like in the past, but I wanna do some different stuff. I'd always recommend, like, if you're gonna do an animation, make it, like, especially if you're starting out, make it very, very short, so then you don't lose interest. Because, oh my god, even though I'm an animator and you're meant to be super patient, my attention span is like, ugh, nothing. Stream is also a really good way to keep me on track, because if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have stopped by now. I just get distracted by like absolutely everything. Like I hear something outside, I'm like, ooh, what's that? And I'm like, I'm hungry. Let's go to the kitchen. Okay. So that's those windows lined. I'm gonna do this other side before we get to the main building. And I'm probably gonna add like some little details on the windows, like some lighter line work. So it's like the shine of the windows. Just make it nice. I cooked, I made it nice. But yeah, if you make short animations and stuff, it's a lot easier to finish. Like this is going to be 6.5 minutes. It's going to take so long, so long. But like the TikToks and stuff that I've been doing, they're like 15 seconds max, and they take me like 2 days. Probably could get them done a bit quicker, but the too much gene, always in full effect, always adding extra little details that no one's really gonna see, but it will annoy me if I don't do it properly. Let's see. I used to cringe over my old animations. Yeah, it's. I think everyone does it. Like if you look back at something and just be like, oh. I'm crying in digital arts right now. Oh no, Gloomy. I hope it gets better. I'm trying to like think how I pronounce that. Squaggy? Is that a G or is that another Q? Squacky? Squacky art? I hope I said that right. Your critter tutorials were so helpful. I'm glad you enjoyed the critter tutorial and that it helped. That's exactly what I made it for. Let's see. And another line. Let's see. The Dark Lord has entered the chat. Welcome. Oh, I hope you're doing good. I'm looking forward to your new art though. Yeah, like lots of stuff to do. So I like keeping myself busy. Sorry, just had to concentrate there on that line. It's like silent. Hopefully my mouth wasn't like my expression just drops. Oh. Sometimes when I'm sitting there, my family would, like, I'm working or something, my family would be like, what's wrong? And I'm like, huh? What? And they're like, you looked really angry. I was like, I was concentrating. I'm sorry. Yeah. You looked so angry. I'm like, oh, did I? Do me too. It's my concentration face. God. Actually, I'm not too sure about that one. I think if I just... if I do this, like, just a couple of lines, then it won't look quite... if I zoom out, let's see. Maybe like a tiny one there. And then one there. Tiny one there. Okay, yeah. That's much better. So it's like sometimes you can overdo it. Like I overdo it definitely. See, it's like when you first try and draw abs and you do like the grid, but if you hint at it with fewer lines, it looks better. Why is it gone to behind? That's rude. Okay. Concentration. The concentration face. Hey Pulse. I am doing very well, thank you. I hope you're doing good. We finished one background so far. Making progress on the backgrounds for the new story time, which is nice. We've got, let's see, I've got, that one's kind of done. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 backgrounds left. The ones in blue are done in another background, like another file. And that's because the background is super long. But because it is super long, it means that I can chop it up and use it for different shots, because I was going to do each one individually, and I was like, that would waste so much time. And we're all about saving time, so. Me too, I can concentrate easily when people are watching me, but my teacher isn't even stopping me from watching this in class right now. Oh, well, I hope this is like a little bit educational and you're not like needing to focus on the teacher. Maybe you're in art class. We'll pretend that you're in art class. You might just have a pretty chill teacher. Okay, so let's see, how did I do this other one? Does one thing, instantly forgets how I did it. Okay. Oh, that one's a bit dodge. I do not play Call of Duty. The game I played, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite with my friends recently, so that was pretty fun. I downloaded the demo of what did I get today? Outriders, the demo that's coming out on April 1st. It looked really cool, so I was like, I'll try that out and see what that is. And then yeah, I've got like a couple of other games that I like to play. What else was I playing? I've got like Planet Zoo and 2 Point Hospital, so they're kind of like sandboxy games, which I really like. Played The Sims a bit. That's like my childhood. What else? And then I've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Destiny, Outward. Yeah, an Outward that I have yet to play, but they will get there eventually. Okay, so this section here is going to be like the pillars. What are you doing? Okay. I was like, wow, have I just lost the whole thing? Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay, this one. So I need to go like, so I need a sort of straight line for this bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on a separate layer, reduce the opacity, put it beneath, and then yeah, do it on the line layer above so I can still get my nice shaky hand drawing look. Ha. Yeah. I will be literally 1 minute. Actually, probably less than 1 minute. I will be right back. Ha! Sorted. Just running. Okay, I hope that was less than a minute. It should have been. I did run up the stairs, so if I'm out of breath, that's why. Just be like... Okay, let's check chat. Okay, why? Turn back on, thank you. Hello, Mebri. Nihal, Ken. Turkish anime. Soupster and Logan. There we are. See, I started to live stream while I was learning chess. Nice. Yeah, zooming through it. Like trying desperately to zoom through it. I've got like some more freelance stuff coming up soon, and I'm like, Okay, maybe that line at the bottom is, you don't need that line at the bottom. Yeah, the gaps definitely help a lot. Just gonna go around that little sign. Okay, this bit should come out here. So I'm just gonna go back into it. Make sure it's like there. And then up there. Okay. Oh, you're in technology class. Technically technology, watching a stream. Let's see. Back to the purple. That's the one we wanted. Welcome, Annadelle. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming to the stream. Do I watch Miraculous Ladybug? I have seen a couple, but I haven't sort of like kept up with it. It was pretty good when I saw it. There was a lot of hype online when it first came out as well. So I practically saw everything anyway. I really want to watch season 2 of Amphibia, but I don't think that's streaming anywhere in the UK at the minute. I was hoping they were going to put it on Disney Plus, but it hasn't happened yet. Because they've got season 1 of Amphibia, which I have breezed through. AC, welcome. Slawi, hello. Mateus, I hope I'm saying your guys' names right. I'm so sorry if I get it wrong. Sometimes I run out of breath doing the Mission Impossible in the middle of the night, get to my bed in the dark. When all the lights are off and you have to go downstairs to get a drink, that is pain. That is pain. Okay. Do you know what? I might actually just go down the line like I first thought that I was gonna do. Yeah. So it's not like exactly... It's definitely not perfect, that line, but that's the whole point. So if we zoom back, it gives it a bit more character, I think. I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna draw down like either side of this because it does look a bit too straight. Fall till April, welcome. Yes, Amphibia. We love Amphibia. Who's your favourite character? I like Sprig. And the snail. I think they called the snail Bessie. It's been a while since I saw season 1. I'm also like really sad that Kippo ended. That was a really good series. I loved that so much. They have season 2 on demand. Oh, okay. Is that like just in America though? Because I have looked. Okay, I didn't need to do the massive lines. Love those. Debut? I hope I said that right. I'm probably wrong, but welcome to the stream. It's wider. YouTube, welcome. Nihal, I am 25. But yeah, obviously guys don't, it's different for me because I am the streamer and I am over 18. So don't give your names or ages out in stream, please. Especially if you are a minor. Gotta be safe online, guys. Very, very important. Let's zoom out a little bit. I think I just said. No. Just gotta check. Okay. So that is one building. Just gonna do lines down. This side, is that too long? Maybe. I don't want to like really overwhelm it with tons and tons of detail. Never VR ever done. Welcome, Alice. Hello. I hope uni was good today. Thanks, Lasercraft. It's pretty wild today. It's only ever looks like good on wash day. Because obviously, because it's curly hair, it's a bit different to regular. Gotta like treat it right. So no heat. And then all the leave-in conditioner. I'm probably going to do a story time about what my hair used to be like, because it was bad. I used to like brush it and straighten it, and it basically just looked like a bush. Because yeah, you're not, fun fact, you're not actually meant to brush curly hair with like a regular brush when it's dry, because it will just go. If anyone wants to know about proteins, I don't know. The only protein I know is in food. Science was never like my thing. I just drew the pictures. Okay, so that's that one done. I've got to do these ones. I'm going to go back and do the lines and the tiny bits. Okay, I need to go across underneath here. It's going to leave like a couple of little gaps. Make it look nice. And then just a couple of dots. We do love a lurk though. I'm honestly forever baffled that anyone even watches me stream, so thank you all again so much for like clicking and watching the stuff. I do love it when people like keep me company drawing though, because you keep me focused and I end up doing loads more work. I always need to rest my voice afterwards, because in normal life I don't usually talk that much, but on stream I'm like, ah. Obviously it keeps it more interesting for you rather than just listening to music and, you know, gives you something to listen to in the background rather than just silence. But I think that was a bit too many. We'll leave it. Okay, I'm going to do a new layer and start lining this building. I've already started there, but let's erase this. Because technically it's still part of the other building. So, new layer. That would be a fun one to see. Yeah, I've got loads of stuff that I want to do. Yeah, it's all on like a list. Big list. Alice knows all about my list. My skin has gotten so dry over lockdown, it's a joke. Oh no. I've tried. I had like some serious breakouts. I think it's all the stress. Because obviously my family is like, they were one of like the first people to get injections, obviously because they're what are they called, vulnerable, in need, I don't know, but they were basically like first wave immunocompromised, something like that, and yeah, so until they got their injections, I was like so worried about them, because they were like, oh, I really want to go out, and I'm like, stay inside, no. And obviously they did stay inside, but it's like, it was very difficult for them, and like not being able to leave the house and everything, because they're all like retired and but yeah, so I had like massive breakouts, and it's only just starting to calm down now. They've got like some stuff from the Inky list to help. So the moisturizers and stuff are really good. Not sponsored, obviously, because I had like, I mentioned a couple of things a few times on like Instagram, and people were like, is this sponsored? I'm like, no, unless like I have to legally say #ad or whatever if it's sponsored. But like, yeah, I don't get that many sponsor requests. But like Inky list, sneak, if you wanna maybe contact me. Honestly, I spent so much money on Sneak. It's unreal. For anyone who doesn't know, that is an energy drink. Energy drink company from the UK. But obviously not sponsored. But please. Let's see. I should be going right now, but I really enjoyed this. Oh, thank you, Lazecraft. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Curly hair gang, yes. Drawing can get so lonely sometimes, for sure. I feel that pain. I had curly hair my whole life. I've had, what? My brain is like short circuiting now. I feel that pain. I had curly hair my whole life. After buzzing it off a few times, it's become more straight. Weird transition. Aha, how did you take yours? Show us the way. Okay, so for ages, I was basically obsessed with, like, I found curly hair channels, and something called Curly, like the Curly Girl Handbook or something, and basically they were talking about like what's actually in shampoos and how to like look after your curly hair. So I don't use regular shampoo anymore because it's got like sulfates and silicones in. So sulfates strip your hair of all like the natural oils, and silicones are obviously like plastic, so they seal in, like, they seal your hair in sort of like a little plastic coating, I think, and the only way to get the silicones off is by sulfates, but you're basically just drying out your scalp and your hair. So there is a bit of a transition period. So there was a time when my hair just looked greasy, like, for ages, but now it's like I actually have curls now, so it's nice. But yeah, just search any kind of sort of like how to curly hair video and YouTube, and loads pop up. But it was never like a thing when I was a kid. My dad was just like, here, use this, brush your hair before you go to school, and I used to go and look like a mop, basically. It was just out. No, used to look like the Marge Simpson's sisters from The Simpsons. I can't think what they're called. Put it in chat if you know the answer. But yeah, it was basically like the triangle. I'd brush my hair and it'd just go, you know. Yeah, same. Stress breakouts. I'm currently in lockdown due to a housemate. Think leaving the house is going to help. Yeah. Oh no. Have to get your when this is all over, we're gonna meet up, and it's gonna be okay. I haven't seen anyone in so long. Hang on. I think I'm just gonna mute a second. Just me imagining things. Thought someone called my name. Let's have a look. The fact that it is a list, not sure if it's a good thing or not. Yeah, like the list of all the stuff that I want to make is incredibly long, if that was what you were referring to. It's I think the last time I checked, I had like 40 storytime ideas. Obviously, like, not all of them will be made, but it's just the fact that there is a list. Plus there's like tutorials and stuff on top of that, which I want to focus on for a while. Just want to put as much stuff out there as I can and do all the free brush packs and like templates and stuff like that, because as important art as art is, some of the stuff is like so expensive, like paints and stuff is really expensive, so I'm gonna try and just like help out as best as I can with like what I have, and just like make the process a little bit more transparent, because when I first started animation, especially in college, I was like convinced that there was like some sort of secret that people were sort of like holding back and didn't want to like share, because I was like, oh well, it can't just be these things. You can't just make a film by like doing these steps, and it was so, but yeah. Let's see. Thank you. My family says that my laugh is like a witch's cackle, like a proper one. But yeah, I'm watching while working. Nice. I love that people, when they watch the stream, they're like, oh, I'm drawing along as well. I'm getting like some stuff done. I was like, the best. Because when I'm working and not streaming, because I can't like obviously do two at once, and the internet like goes down if I strain it too much. But I really like watching streams when I'm working during the week. One of my favorite streamers is Titanium Rolo, and they do they do Among Us a couple of times a week, and then they do Siege a couple of times a week. But yeah, they are really, really cool. And although it's like gunfire in my headset, that when I'm working, so not the most calming thing, but what makes this better is they really like engage with chat, and it's just nice. They have such a funny laugh. It's amazing. But yeah, I really love watching them stream. I really like Lomadia, or Hannah. So she does variety stuff on Twitch. So she's really cool. Yeah. There are a couple of other streamers that I watch, but my brain is smooth today. Brain empty, no thought, only draw. Okay, almost there. We'll pull back and see what this looks like in a minute. We need to go Waggers after lockdown. Apparently Wagamama's was in trouble, like the company, and I was distraught. I was like, they better not close the city branch. I'll be raging. But yeah, we definitely need to go after lockdown's done and it's all safe, because I am not going anywhere until it's safe. Okay, that one, I think, do I? No, I'll just draw it. I was gonna like copy and paste it, but hello Doodlemation, how's it going? Have you ever tried Affinity? I have. What is it? I have one of their programs. I think they're really good. I have Affinity Designer, which is basically the Illustrator version, because obviously you can get Adobe Illustrator, but I refuse to pay for subscription software if there is like a pay once alternative. I will forever be salty that Adobe stopped their pay once and then changed to subscription only. Because the subscriptions, like every month if you have like a running subscription, it all adds up. And I'd just rather pay once and then just know that I have it and I don't have to pay any extra. Because obviously freelancing, well, great, it's not like super reliable yet. It's not like I can count on, I don't have like retainer clients, so I don't be like they pay me this much and per month and then go on, and then I have that set out as like a thing. So I don't have that. It's usually like individual clients that come to me every couple of months and they're like, we need this and this, and you know, so it's like individual projects rather than rolling projects, if that makes sense. Not quite sure how I got on to, oh yeah, subscriptions. Ugh. Not my fave at all. That list, yeah, the list is secret. But it'll say like everywhere. Oh my god, I have so many lists. How to grow as an artist. So like try different things, try different mediums, see which one you like. Is a good one. Take in like a lot of different influences, so not just like, if you're into animation, don't just look at animation. If you're into games, don't just look at games. So like you take in bits from all different areas. So you can look at fashion, and that might influence your character design. You might look at games and think about how a character would move for certain scenes, and like textures and things. It just makes it a lot more interesting if you've got like a lot of different influences to draw from. And also keep your expectations realistic as to what you can do in like the amount of time that you have to practice stuff. So I will my friends always like shout at me for this, but I will put too much on my plate like all the time. This year I have cut back on that, it was one of like my resolutions for the year, that I would not put too much on my plate. So I'd like, at the minute I'm trying like one big task over a week, and then breaking that down into a couple of smaller tasks, so I have like one achievable thing per day, and then I can, if I finish that thing, I can then start on like the next days, or like the little additional tasks that I note down. So it feels good to finish something, and then I can like be like, wow, I finished this thing, I can keep going. And then I'm also like not quite as stressed as well. So yeah, keep your expectations about what you can get finished realistic. That's a big one. Because there were times where I put like a big task in one day and it was never going to get done, and I'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe that I've just not made as much progress as I thought I would, and I'd get really upset about that. I was like, oh my god, this is rubbish. And and obviously talking to yourself in a nicer way also helps, because if you're constantly telling yourself that you're rubbish, not good. I hope that worked. This matter of fact, this is a background for Storytime. And then I read the chat and everyone's been super helpful. They're like, this is the background. Yeah. So did anyone actually make any New Year's resolutions? And have you stuck to them? That is a very important question. It looks like there's a lot of lines on that one. I might have to, you know what, I'm going to zoom out. Actually. So I think this bit down here is fine. Okay, let's try that again. So I don't want it to be too busy. Busy? I'm busy. There we go. I think that's like, then it's like add more lines. Add more lines. Okay, we're saving. Can check chat. New Year's, no. Company feedback, yes. Oh, okay, nice. I've seen you somewhere, I can't remember. I don't know, maybe. Probably a video. I don't know how to create goals that are actually achievable. So like with, it gets better as you like practice, but I'm just gonna put the little animation on loop while I answer this question. So the way I work is I have stuff to do in a week. So this week I actually have to work on the storyboarding video. So it's like today until the end of the month I have to work on the storyboarding video. But I was like, every day my achievable goal is that for progress on this animation I'm going to do 2 backgrounds a day, and so far I've kept to it, because one background roughly takes me anywhere from like 30 minutes to, can be anywhere from 30 minutes to like 2 hours. So if I do 2-hour backgrounds, that's like 4 hours, so half a day's work, not too bad, and I can still do like a little extra thing at the end, and still have enough energy to live and eat and do all that stuff. So yeah, so like I've only got like a few more backgrounds left of this one. So the ones in yellow, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one down here. So I have like 6 left, but today we finished this one, and now we're working on this one, which I kind of started yesterday, but yesterday I'd finished this one. I'll zoom out a bit. I finished this one, and I also did another one which is not in this file. Oh no, I think I did this one. But yeah, so I'm planning to finish this one, and then that's like my achievable thing for today. And then I can work on like other stuff, which is pretty cool. There, okay. Maybe like a little one. There. Like that. I'm just gonna make a new one and do like I'm gonna do cinema. Is that right? Is that spelled right? Because like in some of like the jokes, yeah, some of the jokes I've got writing in the backgrounds and stuff, but it's spelt wrong. So now I'm like doubting every word. Okay. I'm just gonna fill it in. Actually, I think I might move it slightly. I'm gonna rotate it. There. I'm gonna go over it. Just so it looks a bit nicer. Because I was gonna use a font to type everything out, but hand drawn just looks so much nicer if it's in like a more, it looks like it's hand drawn. It seems a bit more natural that way. I normally dream of sharks and stuff. I don't remember. I think I dreamt about like giants and stuff last night. There was like a, what are they called, the cute little newt things, axolotl. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it was like a giant one, but it walked like upright and it could talk. Everyone just leaves because they're like, this is weird. And so it was like the apocalypse. Okay, it was a really, really involved dream. So it started out, the apocalypse had happened, and basically the whole world was just not great. I'd been sent back in time, like my memories and stuff. So I was in a shopping center or something just before the start of the apocalypse, and obviously it's like you can tell where that has come from. It's like COVID, but it was sort of like a disease. It was kind of like a zombie thing that was going on, and I had to try and get out of like the city and into sort of like a safe zone before like it happened. And I was trying to get my family out of this shopping center and into like the wilderness, but there was the guy from like some home renovation program, not Grand Designs, something else, and he was there, and he was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, we've just got to leave." And he was like, no, you're not leaving." And I was like, excuse me, yes I am. And so we had to like avoid him, and then the dream kind of like skipped, and somehow we met like the axolotl thing, so it walked upright and it could talk, and it was like 12 foot tall, so it was like giant version. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna take you to my friends." And we went into, there was like this really rundown elevator in the middle of like an empty field. And we got in, there was like a group of us. There was like, I don't know, some of them were my family and some of them weren't. And it was like this whole group of people. And he was like, he got in the elevator with us, and then suddenly it just dropped. And it was, oh, my stomach like turns over anyway when I'm in an elevator, but or like a lift, and so we just dropped, and we went, there was like this dusty red city. It was like layers underneath like the earth, and it was so weird. And we went to that one, and we were like, right, the giants are outside. There was like people, giant, like regular people, but they were giants, and they were like just like walking around outside, and they were like, you know, if they see you, they're gonna eat you. So his house was sort of like this massive, it looked like a penthouse, and you could see like the sea down below, and he was like, yeah, if they see you, they're gonna eat you, so stay away from the windows. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, oh, I know this other guy. He's like, I can't take you any further, but you've gotta go like down a couple of other levels, and then go to this guy's house, and he's going to get you out. So we'd have to go down and then through one of the worlds to come up and out, which was weird. I'm just gonna check chat and see. Yeah, so it is like, yeah, I'm just gonna carry on with the dream until it's finished. And then so he was like, I'm gonna take you to see this guy. So we go see this other guy, and he's like a giant, and he's like, actually, I've lured you here because I'm gonna eat you, and I'm gonna basically like give away your family to be eaten by my friends. And I was like, that is not cool. That is not a vibe. And then I woke up because I was like, I don't want to be a snack. So no, thank you. But yeah, you can check chat. A New Year's resolution has always been the same. Just like, I'm gonna be eaten by a giant and chat. Okay. My New Year's resolution has always been the same: to keep creating tunes and learn to utilize new tools into the projects we're doing on. That's really cool. Very cool. No problem, Sente. I stayed away from the audio engineering side because honestly, it terrified me. It's overwhelming, but now I feel much more comfortable in it. And I was like, like when I first started out with animation, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is it was kind of scary, but I'm glad I stuck with it because I like it. I don't know how to like continue acting normally after sharing like one of the weirdest dreams I've ever had. I hope you enjoyed that little look into my brain and what I dream about at night. Is that too many lines on the windows? We'll see. Oh. I think that might be too many lines. I might actually... Okay, this tall one here, not the one. Yeah, thanks, Pulse. Welcome, Matt, to the stream. I hope you're doing good. Hello, how are you doing? So, which software do you TV? No. So, TVPaint is a software that is made for animation, so I would recommend that if you are able to get it. But obviously, Krita is a free program, so if you don't have the budget and you're just beginning, I'd recommend Krita because you're just starting out and you want to like try something out. It's best to start off with the free stuff rather than paying a lot of money to get like more advanced tools and you don't know if you're going to use them. So yeah, but I use TVPaint. It's my favorite animation program. So all depends on you. 100% try out everything before you make a big purchase. It's my recommendation. Yeah. Yes, Camille. I don't know how to pronounce axolotl. Is that the right? You know, the sort of like the newt things with like the little spikes on the side. They do look really cute, but this guy was massive. Welcome, Varg. I hope I said that right. Vile? Call you V, maybe. No, that's one adventurous dream. They are all like that. Gonna be eaten? Just wake up. Yeah, for sure. I woke up and I was like, that is another dream that happened. Sometimes if they're like really crazy like that, I'll write them down. But because I just told you what happened on stream, don't need to. It's all in the recording, so you can look back at the insanity. If you're like, what was that? Yeah. Okay. That one just needs there. This door. Like that. Okay, now a couple of details just on the ground, like here. And then we can start adding colour, and there is like a little bit of sky behind here, but I think it's sky. Maybe. Just gonna... There we are. Make sure that that's fine. Just gonna check everything. Apocalypse dreams are my favourite genre, because usually I'm not like too keen on like the scary ones, because there's like a lot of tension. A lot of tension when I wake up. I'm like, oh my god, I was gonna die. But that one wasn't too bad. I would like a dream where it's chill once in a while, because some of my friends are like, yeah, but you have really exciting dreams. I'm like, yeah, but I would like to sit and maybe, you know, dream about eating some nice food or going for a walk rather than running for my life or dreaming about being eaten by giants, or like running from the apocalypse. I have written down another story time for like the, I was going to say the weirdest dream I've ever had, but I think last night tops that one. Had like murder clowns in, and I was like a patisserie chef, I think. It was a wild ride all around. Okay, let's. I think instead of that way, we're going to do along here. The curved line makes it look scooped, so we are not going to do that. Move it across. Like that. Okay, I just realised that needs to go on a different layer. This one. And I'm actually going to make them longer so they go right across. Like that. And across, just lining them all up because messed up. Okay, now. Okay, this one is gonna be like the road marking. Like that. I don't know whether I'm gonna have cars and stuff like on this bit, but maybe. So that's the cinema line one. I'm gonna go back down to here and do that. Are your dreams always vivid? Yes. Yes, they are. Hello, Shocktastic. How's it going? What's a dream that you had that became a reality? I dreamt the lottery numbers once. Like I got like 5. And it's kind of funny because I told my mum and dad about it and they were like, yeah, sure. I was like, that's really good. And I was like, I need you to get that ticket. And I was like, I'll write the numbers down. And like 2 weeks later, my numbers came up and I was because I'd been watching, I was like, Mum, Dad, did you get the ticket? And they were like, what ticket? And I was like, no. But yeah, I legit dreamt the lottery numbers. And I will never forgive my parents. Never forget that moment. I have not dreamt the lottery number since, so I assume that my chance is gone. But if I have the dream again, I will definitely be getting a ticket because I want to, like, the goal is to make my own stuff forever, be able to hire cool people to work on stuff, or just, you know, just have the freedom to do that. Because at the minute, obviously, I take client work and freelance work to live. And then YouTube is just sort of like a side thing that I enjoy doing. It's like my hobby. But yeah, has anyone else had like super weird dreams that became a reality? Or just had some super weird dreams because, you know. K-Toon, thanks, I've been using Adobe Animate for 3 years. I don't like the brushes in that, so I was looking to switch for another software. Oh, nice. So, yeah, I have, if you do pick up TVPaint, I have some free brushes on my Gumroad. So it's like this pack here. So it's like the sketching and then the textures. Ignore this. This is like a separate thing that I've added on. But yeah. And then I have another one, but this my second pack is my favorite. Let's see. Hello Samuel, thank you so much for coming to the stream. How are you? I love your content. I'm good, thank you, and I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you like my stuff. I hope you're doing good and you're enjoying your Thursday. For a second there, I know that we talked about this before, but I forgot again that it was Thursday. Just gonna quickly check something. I will be right back. Haha, I'm back. Just had to check that it was not a burglar in the house. It was my family. And it was my family. It wasn't a burglar, so we're good. Software is TVPaint 11 Pro. Yeah. Something. Hire me please. I work for exposure. Never work for exposure. Because if you're basically like my thing is I will not work for exposure because I could just make my own stuff and put it out there, you know, and it would be like what I wanted to do rather than for something that is going to promote your product and make you money from it, you know. Most of my dreams end up happening in the future and it's always super weird. Whoa, that's cool. Sarah, I'm using the Artist 13.3 Pro from XP Pen. They did send it to me for review and I just ended up sticking with it rather than going back to my Wacom tablet because it was actually better. So will your brushes work in TVPaint Pro 10? Yeah, they should. I've had a couple of people use TVPaint 10 and they've worked fine in there, so yeah. Also, never work for radiation exposure. It's fatal. Oh my god. Yeah, never. No, don't do that either. There isn't a free. Actually, there is a free version of TVPaint on Android tablets, but I don't have an Android tablet, so I don't know what it's like and like what the limitations are. But free animation software if you're looking for it. There's Blender. Worthy Kids did a great tutorial on that. There is Critter and Sketchbook, which I've done tutorials on if you're looking for a sort of paid but pretty good animation software program. There's Clip Studio Paint EX. You want to get the EX version rather than the regular because in the regular one you can only do 24 drawings in the animation feature. And there's plenty of videos and tutorials on how to use it on YouTube, so I check that out. There is, if you're on iPad, there's Rough Animator and Calipeg. Calipeg is my favorite, so you can do subscription or like a pay once. But yeah, it depends on what you're looking for. Lasercraft, welcome back. Are we going again? But I want to say hi again. Well, hi again. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Let me see. Okay. What was it going to do? What is this one for? Oh. Something like, huh? That's the lights. That's the cinema. Oh no, where have I put the lines? Oh, okay. Whew, for a second there I thought that I had added it to a different layers. Okay, so we need to do these little bits down here and then we're going to get to the colouring. I'm gonna be streaming again on Saturday as well. So, just so you know. Yeah, I've got more backgrounds to do, and depending on how far I get, like in the next couple of days, I might have some animation to do. But I want to make sure that all the backgrounds are done and prepped, ready for the animation, because I don't want to start animating and then have to stop when I get to like the next scene that I hadn't finished and go back to the backgrounds, because I like to get all the process bits finished before I move on to something else. I like to get the backgrounds done first as well, just so I know where like characters can interact with the background and that, and positions, because I tend to change my mind quite a lot, and if it's not like a fixed background, then it's not good. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the music is still on Harrisella, rather than switching to a random copyrighted song. Oh, that was a bit far. Wow. Okay, let's check chat. No, TVPaint is not free. I use Crittens in both of it. Oh, nice, Sarah. I'm glad that the videos helped. Because yeah, because I updated the Critter video in December, because I had like a lot of questions, and I answered some more stuff that in that new video that was asked a lot in the comments of the first one. So I was like, do that. You know. Okay. Oh. This, I was gonna have to like zoom in then. Okay. Right, let's turn that off. These lines actually might be too thick. So I'm gonna use this selection tool, freehand. Just go like that, and use the perspective tool to just like squish them down a bit. And then it's not quite, so let's move it so they're off the edge. Okay, that's much better. Okay, colors. So this one is gonna be, so obviously this background is based in London, so it's gonna be bougie. So I want the grainy brush. So I've got like a couple of brushes and textures that I'm gonna use for the whole story time, like in the backgrounds and things, just so it's like a bit more put together. So let's do, because I haven't done like, I've got this is what the thing is, like the little color thing. Oh my god, Samuel, thank you so much. I didn't come up with an alert for that, but thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. I had a few. One of my dreams, I dreamed my brother was winning his mixed martial arts fight. I remember hearing the crowd cheering, seeing his hand raised. That's really cool. Did he actually get a knockout? The most important feature for me is moving the camera pan zoom. Okay, nice. I always dream something about the fights on the week of. Oh no, sort of like a little psychic there. So animating is hard, yes. Depends on like what it is. And thanks, Katie. I'm going to try TVPaint for a change. Nice. I hope you like it. It's like my favorite programmed animating. So yeah. But yeah, thanks. I'm just going through chat, so thanks again, Samuel. It's not much fun. Oh, thank you. Hello, Gabby. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Okay, so how do you pick the colors for background, character, everything, including shading? So this little thumbnail here is what I've sort of taken from the color script that I've done. So basically I will take all the storyboards and put them together in a template. This is coming up in a video, but so yeah, I'll take all the storyboards of key moments and put them into a template side by side, and then I'll go over and choose the colors of what I want for each scene. So depending on like the mood, so this bit, purple, is actually a color often associated with royalty, because purple is actually like a really difficult color to get in clothes because the dye was quite expensive. So that's why we associate purple with royalty. So this one, I want it to be, this shot is like bougie. London's obviously like very expensive, so that's what I'm choosing. And what else? Yeah, so it's like purple and yellow, because yellow is purple's complementary color. If someone is sad, I'll probably go for like a blue, blue or like a very cool palette. So you can get like warm and cool colors. So actually, let's put a yellow over the top of this as like an overlay. I might actually have to change the shades in this. Sometimes it is a bit too dark. Okay. Let's colorize like, actually that's not too bad. I might go for like the brighter one. So red is technically, like the color red is often associated with like anger, but it's also like love, passion, and romance and stuff like that. But yeah, the color can complement a scene or character. So depending on like what's happening, you can tailor the colors to that. So if something's scary, I'll go for like maybe like a dark purple and a red. Danger is also another like red based. Danger is also red, which is why like your stop signs are red and stuff. But yeah, I hope that made sense. Yes, he did get the knockout. It was true art. Love that. Thank you, Yellow Rose. It's the, or Gabby, it's the, whatchamacallit, they're like my blue light glasses. So yeah, they block blue light from my PC. It helps with like eye strain and stuff. I do need to go and get an eye test soon. Saturate. But yeah, so basically I will lay down colours on top of the flats that I've put on. Overlay. Maybe that one, actually. And this purple I think is a bit strong. But yeah, so I'll lay down like colours on top of the greys. And then I'll just mess about with the blending modes until I've got something that I'm happy with. And sometimes, even though I've done the color script for the animation, so I'm like, well, this scene is going to be blue, or this scene is going to be, you know, whatever. It changes because I change my mind. Mr. Bear, I did say my name, but welcome. Sarah's away because my boss is calling me about it. No worries, Nahal. I hope all went okay. Hello, Get Love. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I hope you're doing the same. Doing the same? Feeling, being, you know. It's getting to that point in the stream where I'm like, words. How do words? Okay. Let's put some pink in, see what that looks like. That is quite nice, actually. Screen. The pink is nice. It's like an orange. Dodge. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna put like some brighter sections just over the front of this so we're more focused on it. So it's like glowing. I'm going to turn it down slightly. And then add, what was add? So I'm going to add like these, like a couple of these. So it's, I want to say it's like the lens flare or like the bits that you get when you turn your camera to like the light and you get all like the spots in it. Right, let's try this purple and overlay. I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to put this stencil on. Make it darker, actually. Yeah, that's better. Where are my white lights gone? My white lines. There they are. Okay. And then I'm probably gonna do another layer. Make this. I'm just gonna color in yellow. I'm gonna set it to overlay. And then if we go back up, so this kind of, it's like working towards what the style frame is, or like the color script. So we've got the yellow in the middle. It's not quite as bright, so still got to tweak that a little bit. And then we want some purples coming in on the side. So this one, so it looks like it filled in. Okay, so there must have been a, this bit, that's why. Okay. Not quite like that. Okay, we want it darker. Maybe a bit lighter, actually. I'm probably going to turn it a bit blue. Maybe like super dark. Okay, that's a bit better. Just realised. Okay, there is one up here that I didn't remove. So if you don't remove the stencil, it will get all of them. Let's see this one. Okay, the windows need to be above that. Try that, and then I can adjust this one. Tiny bit darker. Yeah, okay. That looks good. I think I'm gonna adjust this one slightly. Oh, maybe it wasn't that one. So this one. It is that one. Okay, much better. Is animating hard? Yes, it gets easier as you go along though. With should I buy TVPaint or should I stick with Toon Boom and Clip Studio Combo for animating? If you're comfortable with that and that's what you've got, I would recommend that you stick with that. It's less about the software than like what you do with it. But Toon Boom, I was looking at getting Toon Boom, so yeah, I definitely stick with that if you're looking to like get jobs in the industry, because they tend to advertise Toon Boom a lot more than other softwares. So for Yana, it depends on like what you want though. I think 2D animation is harder than 3D animation. I think it's the other way around. I can't. 3D is so hard. I'd just rather draw it. Okay, let's see. We need like a darker blue, I think. And that's gonna go like over the floor and the bottom. Tint is quite nice because I want it to. What was difference? Difference was quite nice in blue. Oh, grain react. That's nice. Oh, hang on. Down 3. There. Lighten only. So I'm just gonna do that. Where is it? Lighten only. There. Now we're getting a bit more. No worries, Alice. Thank you for the admin. The admin? Moderator. That's the one. For being moderator. Let me see. Just gonna turn that. Okay. I'm gonna turn that down and that one down a little bit. I'm gonna try 40. That looks much better. And now I need this yellow. I need like a really deep yellow to match what I've got in the color script. So let's go through and see. Colorize. It's very nice. Okay, so if I bring that up, that now looks very much like that one. Although the top and middle were meant to be dark, but the windows were also meant to be dark and the buildings were meant to be light, so, or at least in the other area. I'm just gonna see what that would look like the darker windows. So I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna do like darker windows. Oh, wrong one. This one, I'm gonna duplicate it And make these darker. And then maybe like that. And I'm gonna have to duplicate the building just to see what it looks like with the lighter version. So I'm just gonna grab that color, turn that off, and yeah, I think I was right the first time, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, and then turn these off. So we've got like the original looks, and yeah, I think actually let's do the sky behind because that's gonna annoy me. Filled, maybe like a nice little pink. And then maybe some purple. Actually, if I change that to multiply, what is that going to look like? I could just put like some silhouettes in the background. Like that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add like some shading and stuff over the top and like a nice little texture. Blue. A bit more purple, don't it? Okay. And then as usual, we're gonna go through the blending modes. I don't want it like too bright because otherwise it's different. Divide is quite nice because I don't want it to detract from like the front of this building. Overlay. If I make these lighter, actually, I turn them yellow, maybe. Maybe purple. Or were they purple before? Maybe. Okay. If I change the color of these. So I don't want them too bright. There we are. I've got them dark, but I've lightened the opacity of the layer. Hard light. Grain merge is quite nice. There. I think we're good on that one. Best free 2D software, Blender, Paresh. I would definitely recommend Blender. Worthy Kids has a really good tutorial on that. I learned how to animate from your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Lee. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad that the tutorials helped. I got lots more coming soon, so yeah. Hello, Yaru. Are the story times real? Yes, they are real, Danik. Okay. thank you so much for sticking around, Camille. That is like absolutely perfect timing because I am now gonna finish. This is the final background that we're gonna work on today. So thank you so much to everyone who kept me company today. I really appreciate that. We had like such a good time doing. Hang on. Why does the colours look different on that screen? Which one is the real one? Why does that look green? Is that green? But yeah, I'm probably gonna fix the colours off because I've just now noticed that my blue light glasses have interfered with the colours. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna like get rid of this green bit on the top. Where is it green? It's meant to be like yellow. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming to the stream, sticking around and helping me focus and finish these backgrounds. Really, really appreciate it. I will see you on Saturday this Saturday coming. I'm going to do another stream. So thanks. Bye. Oh, hang on. I clicked the wrong button.